Hi. Hi. Thank you for coming to my channel. Welcome. My name is Rachel. And this space is about truth, clarity, and remembering who we really are. Bringing the power back and the love into ourselves so we can bring it outward. I've been on my own journey of unlearning and rewiring, and I felt the call to create this channel to share the process with you. It's always a process, it's ongoing, okay? So just keep doing it, never quit. That's what I have to say. Nothing's perfect, but we change our mindset and we're great. So change your perspective, be positive, loving, um, and you'll be good. It's the best that I can share with that, because it is an ongoing process of finding truth, finding your light. And I just have things to share with you here and there. Today, I want to talk about control, expectations, fear, and mirroring relationships. I discovered something that can be really helpful. I know that we're given a lot of tools, and it's really hard to find out or figure out sometimes. um, you just got to really pay attention to the patterns, and when things are going good, you're on the right path, okay? And when things are going bad, you need to stay positive, and that's the whole thing, is just be kind to yourself. And I do have those moments. I've talked about ADHD or anxiety on here. I quickly, because I've been doing it long enough, I will quickly just go ahead and say, stop it. We're living right here, right now, in the moment. I'm not living for 5 minutes from now, not for tomorrow. I mean, we are, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just best to just live in the now, because the rest is overwhelming. And right now, how do you feel? Are you safe? Have you been fed? Are you warm? Like, there's a lot of really things, so many things that we've really taken for granted. And they're the small things to the big things, and they're everything. Okay, so let's talk about it. We're diving into control and expectations in relationships. Not just romantic, but friends, family, even parenting. Because so often control shows up without us even realizing it. We have all these unspoken rules. They should be loyal to me. They should act this way. They should love me like this. And when someone doesn't, we feel hurt, frustrated, and betrayed. But here's the truth. Most of these expectations come from fear. Fear that we won't get what we want. Fear of being hurt. Fear of not being enough. And fear doesn't build love, it builds walls. I'm gonna try to control the noise. Like, you got to do it all the time. It's not just one thing, right? So control the noise. Expectations are just another form of control. And the crazy part is you can't really control anyone else. All you can control is yourself. So much of relationships, so much of the relationship pains come from projecting your own fear onto someone else and expecting them to fix it for you. That's noise. That's programming. If you want someone to show up a certain way, they're not going to change unless you model that behavior. And I've noticed this very much in just being a mother. And I feel like just becoming a mother is really helped me. Yeah, we'll dive into that later. I'm getting off course. But so, yeah, if you want someone to show up in a certain way, it's up to you. You gotta model that, right? So create expectations for yourself and be acceptable to yourself was something I had kind of figured out. Like, if you're not acceptable to yourself, then how are you acceptable to anyone else? And why do you think you deserve someone or something or an outcome if you're not modeling that? Like, it sounds kind of simple, right? But somehow it's been entangled and just lost. This is where, so talking about mirroring, this is where mirroring comes in. The energy you put out, the way you treat someone is often the energy you receive back. So stop expecting them to behave perfectly while you're holding on to control and fear yourself. So let's be real. When we stop putting our fear in control, we actually start attracting what we want. But if we're constantly expecting someone to be different, trying to fix them, trying to control their behavior, all that energy it's going to come back as resistance. And it's because you're just putting too much of that power. I mean, it's all energizing, right? And lacking of the energy, power, and fear is part of that. And so, let it go, right? Let it go. Real transformation happens when you become the energy you want to receive. If you want loyalty, show loyalty. And if you're not getting it back, then that person, or just stop having that situation. That loop is done. It's not changing. Let it go. But if you want patience, show patience. If you want honesty, lead with honesty. I mean, come on, obviously, right? Just treat people how you want to be treated. Simple enough. So you just need to know that. You just, pay attention to your own actions, your own words. Just pay attention to yourself. It's a lot easier said than done, but it's possible because I'm living it, and it's just a constant reminder of just, because when we lead with love, the bounce back just feels so good. I was once an introvert, and now I enjoy getting out and seeing, and not clouding my mind on if an interaction was just as positive and powerful for them as it was for me. Just like, no, selfishly, confidently, in a humble way. This is about you. Let's all be love. So real transformation happens when you become the energy you want to receive. If you want loyalty, show loyalty, okay? It's as simple as that. Patience is huge. All of these mirror the effect. That's the game changer. That's what most people miss. So here we go. I mean, it's been embedded in everything we say. Dropping control, choosing love. When you drop control, drop expectations, drop fear, something amazing happens. You see people as they are. You respond from love instead of reacting from anxiety. I find myself coming from love, but so many people are used to coming from the dark space. And I don't always get perceived well or received well. And so I kind of have to explain myself sometimes. I've actually just did that this morning. I just want to help people. But you stop being rigid over small things that don't define the person, and you stop creating relationships that are, and you start creating relationships that are real, tender, and free. When I talk about like selfishness, but in a humbling way, I mean, come on, guys, we're all in it for ourselves. Why did we ever think it's hard to go there because I feel like I'll be misunderstood again and I don't want to go off. But um, we create our own reality. We are the authors of the writers of our story. So just wake up feeling happy. Okay? It will change your life. You're safe. So just stop giving in to the mind control that we've all been programmed to do. Because, I mean, I know people don't want to hurt us, they just don't know any better. So, I mean, that's why we need to reach people with grace. And it starts with you, with you, like you have to fix these things, and then there will be the chain reaction because, more people need to look within and see that they are love, and it's such a powerful love once they figure and unlock it that they can spread it all over, and we're going to change the world. So let's change the world, okay? So going back to anxiety and being rigid, like that doesn't, just show discernment. Let's not try to fix everybody. Like if someone wants to be fixed, they'll be wanting to, but like just try not to waste your time. Yeah, don't ignore red flags. Just kind of take a step back and feel it out, and that's when you start learning your intuition, because the intuition talks to you and tells you straight up. Your body's never gonna lie. It knows before your brain knows. So just look within. You know, we're not trying to bend someone else into your own blueprint. You have to stop projecting your fear and start showing up in alignment with your higher self. We're all different. We all work differently. Nobody knows what we're thinking, so we got to help each other out and be kind and loving about it. And stop having the fear of not speaking up. Like that's passive aggressiveness, right? Isn't that what we're going into? So love flows naturally when connection thrives. So just, you both have to be, we all have to be willing to change, but I'm going to say it starts with you. Like I've been in many narcissistic relationships. That's why I know, like, I'm the light and the dark likes to come after me. Not anymore, right? Or I've learned to combat it a lot better so they don't. And I stick up for myself and I have boundaries. I still kind of show up as the doormat because my first answer is love. And then I realize, wait, you were really actually nice to me. So why should I need to protect myself and put more boundaries up sometimes when someone's going to be disrespectful or thoughtless about me because they think maybe I'm being thoughtless when I'm a very thoughtful person. So anyway, overthinking used to be a problem. Now it's a good thing. So once you start on that road, okay. I hope I haven't lost you guys. I'm sorry. So relationships are not about control or rigid expectations. They're about showing up with your energy aligned, being honest, modeling what you want to see, and letting love guide you. We got to drop the fear. It's not real. Okay. Love is real. Love is everywhere. And it needs to be out of that box. It needs to shine. And yeah, I don't know. I think of the Lion King. All the light that touches is mine. Don't go over in that dark area, right? Okay. Drop the fear, drop the control, drop the rules. If there's a love and trusting relationship, like why are we fighting? Let them go be. Let them feel good. That's a whole other thing. But like, just dig deep and just stop the fear-based control, stop controlling. It's not necessary. If you're meant to be, you're meant to be. If it's meant to be, it will be. Like, it's just stop. Hold on loosely, okay? We're gonna mirror the energies you want to receive. It really works. I'm telling you this from experience, and it's actually really exciting once you start to connect and the dots and see how it works for you. I wouldn't be here sharing it if I didn't believe it. And just watch how just watch how everything shifts. It's not easy. It's not instant, but it's real, and it works. Let's just talk about love, real, human, imperfect love, and let that be our guide. What I share here comes from love and pure intentions. Even if truth feels uncomfortable, know it's rooted in love. This channel is about remembering your power, breaking free from programming, living in peace, purpose, and truth. If this resonates, I'd love to have you stay connected. Reach out. Love to hear what you have to say. I want you to subscribe, share it with anyone who needs it. And if you feel led, there's a link to support the channel. Please subscribe. I'm on IG, Sprout and Sage Collective, 888, Infinite Love, Abundance. So thank you for being here. Thank you for stepping into your freedom. And thank you for listening from love. Until next time, be at peace, be in your power, and remember who you are. Thank you.